All right, let's go. Time to get into these accounts and play some GACs and see what we can do. Welcome everybody. Good evening, or good morning, or good afternoon, or good night, whatever time it is in your part of the galaxy. Hope you're making it a great day. All right. Back to Aurodium for Loquitur account. I just barely missed. Ended up getting like 5 points too few and got pushed out of Kyber. So we're at 2850 on skill rating, 2940 to get back into Aurodium 1. So we got to have a winning season in 3v3, get ourselves back into Kyber. See if we can get this done. David Dutra says, my GAC almost gave me a heart attack. Hope yours goes more smoothly. Nice. I saw a newspaper article today about Hayden Christensen and the actor who plays the Emperor volunteering at a children's hospital. And all the comments were like, protect those kids at all costs. Oh man, that is that. You know, in a way, it's very rude, but it's pretty hilarious. Protect those kids. Yeah. Darth Trey is in the house, accusing me of starting the dad jokes. Yeah, the dad jokes have started in earnest. So I got a couple dad jokes in chat. For anybody who might be listening and not reading. The first joke is, what happens when you tell a rebel joke to a stormtrooper? And the answer is, nothing. It escapes them. Yeah. Not a great joke. Pretty groan-worthy, honestly. Get a good groan out of people. That's good enough. That's what we're going for. And the other one I said is a say it out loud joke, right? You gotta say the second one out loud. You don't really get it if it's in typing, but if you say it out loud, you'll get it. Anyway, 2 dad jokes to start the stream. All right. Well, I'm probably just gonna jump into GAC. You know what? I'll jump into GAC, but we gotta talk at some point about this new journey with Galactic Legend Leia. You guys want to do that at the start, or should I kind of push through Loquitur's GAC and then? Yeah, we'll do that. We'll push through Loquitur's GAC and then we'll talk about the GL Leia stuff coming soon here. Yeah, we'll do that between the 2 accounts. All right, I'm just gonna jump right in. Unless you guys got chat, you got questions. Things you want answered? We'll interrupt this regularly scheduled GAC. Let's take a look. Dom Wars. 9.8 million galactic power. You know, I go down to Aurodium and I think to myself, maybe I'll fight somebody who's roughly at my GP. Nope. Still off by 3 million. All right. 4 million in ships, 5.8 in characters. He's been playing for 24,000 galactic war battles, so yep, like 6 years. Nice. That's lovely. Got our first opponent. He's got the Executor, Malevolence Negotiator, also Profundity at 4 stars over here. So, no Leviathan, but a lot of the other toys. Tons of ships. Look, his pilotless ships are all the way down here. Although, this is weird. He didn't build a Hyena bomber. Interesting. So I guess his Malevolence fleet might be a little weak. But he's got all the relics. Look at this. He's just got all the relics. He's going to have all the GLs too. The seven galactic legends. Ugh. Welcome to Aurodium, folks. I mean, if you're 10 million, you should be Kyber 1. I'm sorry, but man, this is ridiculous. So it's just everything. It's all of the stuff. It's all the Galactic Legends, Starkiller, Malik, Malgus. He doesn't have Afra. It's probably easier to just pick on what he doesn't have, right? So he doesn't have Afra. And yep, that's about it. Let's get everything else. All the other stuff. I guess he doesn't have Cal Kestis yet either. Technically. We got a Relic-eyed Inversio team. All the Inquisitors are done. Does he have Third Sister? Probably. Nope. Okay, so he's all the way through Grand Inquisitor, but he doesn't have Third Sister yet. Okay, so he doesn't quite have everything. Yikes. Let's take a look at his mod situation here. See what that's looking like. Shock T, fastest non-GL character. 351. That's fast. Okay, let's go down a little bit and see like Cat. Let's see how Cat is doing here. 327. Oh boy. So he's got all this stuff, and he actually has worked on mods. Man. It's hard not to just go in here feeling kind of hopeless. All right, let's see if he left a weak defense. You know, maybe he just left us yard trash on defense that we can clear and get a high score. Or maybe he won't play. He or she. All right, so there's all kinds of Galactic Legends on defense. We've got Rey. We've got a Relic 9 Lord Vader. That's lovely. With Maul and a tank. 2 up top. Then we've got Sith Eternal, Grand Inquisitor. Alright. Alright, so Sith Eternal. I don't know how I feel about trying to Wampa this, though. We get Starkiller, Grand Inquisitor, and Radis. We've got Radis team on defense. I might have to take a chance. No Datacrons on all this stuff. Like he's left this Datacron free. Interesting. I feel like I have to JMK this Rey. Wait, did I put JMK on defense? I think I put JMK on defense. Yeah, he's on defense. Holding on to the top lane here. Huh. Okay, so Sith Eternal against that Rey. Maybe. Let's try Fennec here. What would be the right Fennec team to play? Let's look at our bounty hunters. If we did Fennec, Bosk, and Grief, is that okay? Or do we have to do like Fennec, Grief, and Mando? I mean, I can't fit Mando in here. I can't really fit Beskar Armor Mando in here. If I don't have Grief, I'm not going to be able to cleanse all the debuffs and get the instant contract. Start of the battle, gains all kinds of stats. Gains 50% of all this stuff, right? 20 debuffs dispelled or expired. That's pretty easy for her to get. Okay, gain 20% defense and overconfident. So we'll get the contract off. I feel like we can kill him pretty quickly. Maul's going to hit hard, but maybe we can get Bosk in the way. 3... it's not even 3 dark side allies. The best we can do is like 15%. Oh, God. Ugh. This is awful. This Datacron set is just awful for mixed teams. So we just got to go for something with stats. Here we got tons of defense. That might be the one we have to use just because it gives us some stats we're looking for. The other thing we could do is just go for all in for damage. Crit damage doesn't matter because for a lot of this we're not going to be able to crit hit. Here's one with protection and health and a bunch of offense, 16% offense. Don't really have stuns and dazes though. I think maybe the defensive one with 17% offense is good. It's probably what we'll have to use. Matthew McKenna said, saw your Loquitur update. Coming off Executor as Hyperdrive bundle with all the Leia requirements announced, and I spend some money each month to guarantee all refreshes. Should I still not chase Leia first? Leia's gonna be pretty okay. I think as your first Galactic Legend, not knowing how that team's gonna work or how she's gonna do in Conquest or anything else, if you don't have any Galactic Legends at all, I do still recommend to get one Galactic Legend under your belt before you chase the new stuff. But if you said, nope, I'm just going to go straight for Leia, it wouldn't be bad. I guess they're going to do an event where they're going to put Rex and Nisa on like 6 nodes at the same time or some crazy stuff. So you'll be able to farm the heck out of Nisa and Rex for some period of time where they have the event. So they're making it very doable for this journey. They're making it very manageable. All right, let's get in here and see if we can kick a Relic 9 Lord Vader into submission. Let us see. Okay, there's all kinds of debuffs. There's the power up. Let's get a taunt going. Let's cleanse these debuffs and get the contract. We're not going to re-taunt yet. We'll do Armor Shred here because it'll help. Okay, just a basic. And then we'll do the taunt next turn. Come on, live, Bosk. Oh, man. Never mind, we're not going to do any taunts. Let's get in there, get a kickoff. That's good. He got the ult off already. That's insanely fast. And of course, he got the kill. All right. All right. We're ability blocked, which is not great, but let's see if we can cleanse off some of this stuff and stay in the fight. All right, big kick, another big kick, another big kick. Come on, keep kicking. Kick like you can't kick like you can't kick like you can't kick no more. Vader down, boys and girls. Bounty Hunters successed. That feels pretty good. A non-GL counter on a Relic 9. All right, so if we Sith Eternal this, it's not bad in 3s, right? We can no. He's got the healing immunity somewhere in his kit, right? Isn't that what messed me up last time with that counter? No, they had Jedi Training Ray, I think. Okay, blind the enemy, gain offense up. Armor Shred, dispel all buffs, gain turn meter, If it defeats an enemy, blah, blah, blah. Attack can't be evaded. Redeemed at the start of the battle. Ben Solo gains max health and speed. When in Grand Arena, see inverse protection. If all allies were light side and there's any version of Rey, all allies gain instant defeat immunity for 1 turn, which doesn't matter against my alt. Rey can't be defeated when Ben blah blah blah. If the enemy leader in Ben Solo, he revives. Okay, so there's no healing immunity in his kit. The healing immunity was in Jedi Training Rey's kit. And once they put the healing immunity onto my C, I went down like a sack of taters. It was bad. It was not good at all. So basically, we have to link up him and Rey. Can you insta-defeat him? So even if you do the instant defeat, it won't work if Rey has over 50% health. So we have to do the ult when we can. Zide says that was some Jean-Claude Van Damme level kicking there. Congratulations. Nice. Nice says howdy. All right, let's think about this, because if we can get through this zone and see ships, that gets us a certain amount of points where we may or may not be successful. If we get through this side, on the other hand, that will get us to the back wall, and I think a bottom zone clear is worth more than a top zone clear, if I remember correctly, in Aurodium. Right? Because you only got 2 ships in fleet, and you got 4 teams here, and 3 teams on the back wall. 4 teams on the back wall. Yeah, so a bottom clear is more points than a top clear in Aurodium. So if we can go through bottom, we should go through bottom. Okay. So we got to beat the Grand Inquisitor and Starkiller and Sith Eternal. Oof. So we can Sith Eternal his Sith Eternal if we have to. We can potentially... What's good at taking out the Starkiller team? Almost have to CLS that thing, right? I feel like that's a CLS. Or gas? Is it better to use gas here? No, I think gas loses to this. I think gas loses to that. So we would have to do CLS here. And then we need big damage here. We got to do something to poke through Radis. Maybe we do Imperial Troopers there and try to see if we can put enough damage down to get an early kill on Cassian. If Jin resurrects him, it's okay. We'll kill him again for turn meter. So we could kill him, then work on Radis, then kill Jin. So maybe Imperial Troopers here. What do you guys think of Imperial Troopers? Nah, this whole team is an anti-trooper. Never mind. Never mind. That's a horrible idea, right? Ugh. I'm not going to be fast enough to beat this team because she'll be at like 400. She's at 400 speed. Man, I wish that I had a few rounds to get used to 3v3 again, because I'm like, haven't played 3v3 in a while, and I'm trying to remember all my teams and how to play. I feel like a forgetful old man. Okay. We kind of just got to swing away at this, right? Like, we can't hold back. We got to get through this front wall to even see the back wall. I put gas on defense. So I have Jedi teams. Jedi would be horrible here. Man, I need some help. Man, I either completely underestimate Radis or overestimate him. Yeah, I hear you. Let's go over to Grand Arena Science. And let's look up Radis teams and just see what other people are using to beat Radis in 3v3. Let's see what other people find to be reliable. So 3v3 Radis. Okay, so we got some Darth Revan teams, which I don't have, some Bounty Hunter teams, which I don't have, gas, and then there's some Jedi teams. So I suppose we'll just take the Jedi team in here. If there's a gas on the back wall, we'll have to pay with our lives. Yeah, it looks like Darth Revan is the preferred method of execution. Okay, well, let's see what we can do here. Get some Jedi out. And we'll do Luke, Hermit, and Old Ben. Feels okay. We'll use him to tank. They don't have much. Well, he's got area effect. She's got some area. But that's not that bad, though, right? I don't want to waste Revan because we can build a different team around Revan. Why do I have my Qui-Gon? Qui-Gon is supposed to be on defense these days. Psh, I gotta go fix my defense. I don't know why Qui-Gon's on offense. That's a mistake on my part. Okay, let's see. What kind of datacron do we have to use here? I have one with one of the new set with Jedi somewhere, right? Haha, just kidding. I put it on defense with Kenobi. I think. Yeah, it's on defense with Kenobi. All right. Let's just use this one. Bunch of armor penetration. It's fine. Let's get in there and see if we can get this zone cleared. I'm actually kind of worried about the sea battle because he's got a bunch of characters that have healing immunity, which is going to potentially make it challenging. Let's give Luke a turn, and then let's get all these guys slowed down. Take away some of their turn meter. Give Luke the Master's training. And just keep going in there with big swats. I don't mind if they attack Luke while some of them are stunned. Now we'll taunt. Get some dodges. He'll give himself another turn. Should take Radis out. Okay. Now we gotta get rid of Jyn before she decides to resurrect Radis and make me sad. Which she may very well do. Let's get a stun on every... Well, Jin's like, nope. Not me. Not me, brother. Don't stun me, bro. Alright, let's get Hermit. Oh, wow. Boom. Done. Alright. Get Grandmaster training over here. Alright. Smooth sailing. 56 banners. Not great, but meh. It's a win. Alright. Probably CLS here. How fast are my troopers? My Gideon in this account is pretty speedy, right? I don't think he's 400 speedy. He is! He's 402! What? 382 speed Gideon. Come on. Come on. Look at this. I put all the good mods on him, I guess. I knew I put good mods on him, but 382. That puts him at 402. And unless I'm mistaken, she is 330, and he gives, maybe I'm mistaken, is it 35 speed twice? 35 speed. Well, in Grand Arenas, allies have 35 speed. It's 35 speed twice. In 3 blah, 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 right? Okay, fine. So she is literally 400 speed. And I am 402. That is crazy. If I'm wrong on my calculation, this is going to go horribly. So on the bounce back, Gideon will take a turn at 25%. That'll put me at 35%. Then Veers still has to be fast enough to be next. But my Dark Trooper might be fast. 250. What's Veers? 280. So he'll be 300. And 35% speed is another 100. It's over 100. So he will go again before Mara Jade. So the only question is, if I come in here with this team, drain the turn meter and do an assist on her, then hit with Veers and do a mass assist, is that a kill on Mara Jade? Does she? She doesn't start in stealth, right? Start of the encounter. She has to do her ability to go into stealth. This puts her in stealth. Gains stealth for 2 turns. I think this is going to work. Y'all, what do you think? Is that C wompable? I don't know. I don't know. All right, we need a datacron on this for sure. Let's get as much offense or crit damage or something as we can get. I'll take the crit damage one. The Dark Trooper won't crit, but he'll be able to hit hard. 16% offense with this team is probably better. Why not go for EP since he's squishy? I could. I just don't want Mara Jade to get in. I guess it doesn't matter. If the troopers get going, they should be able to kill all this stuff, right? Once Dark Trooper starts doing punchies. We don't have Piet, so we won't have Emperor's Trap. Ah. That's the error in my logic. That's the flaw in my logic. I won't get 35% turn meter. I'll only get 25% because there's no Emperor's Trap. Son of a gun. This is so close to working, but I don't think it works. I think if Mara Jade was like 380 or something, we'd be okay. But I think at 400, she would interrupt us. I don't think it works because we don't have Piet in the team. And if I boot the Dark Trooper and put in Piet, I don't think that team wins. Drain, armor, link, mass assist, probably gets us back around to Gideon. But then they have to kill him. Yeah, I don't think it'll work. Don't think it'll work, guys. Let's go back to CLS. Let's go back to Rebels and look at this robot team. And let's think about a different Datacron. Just put the crit damage one in here and hit hard. And I still feel like we would have to go for Mara Jade first, right? I think Mara Jade first. So Veggie Burrito, I see that you gave a super chat. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate that. I want to kind of try to work my way at least through the front zone before I switch over and talk about your account. So I see you. I appreciate it. And let me try to work my way through this first zone, and then we'll take a look at your stuff. Let me know what it is that you want me to look at. If it's just the account or suggestions for the next journey, whatever it is that you want, let me know in chat what you're looking for. All right. Yeah, I think we got to get Mara Jade. Stun Mara Jade, get her out of there. Okay. I keep saying stun Mara Jade. I'm so used to the CLS team having Han. Blinds here? I'm so used to the CLS team having Han that like, I just assume that there's going to be a stun when there's not. There's no stun. All right, big damage, get rid of Mara Jade. Okay, we'll work our way through Star Killer next so that he doesn't get stakes. Blind again, because, you know, reasons. Okay. Pew. All right. All right. Although I think I messed that up too. Good gravy. I think I put Dash. No, I think I put Dash into defense on Obticeo. Do I still have Dash Rendar? Yeah, I got Dash. I got the Dash Han Chewie team still for somewhere else. Okay, so this matchup, if I do this, it has to be just Sith Eternal. The question is, do I try to kill this C with something else? Because if I can kill this Sith Eternal with a different team, then we can potentially look at try and see against Rey. I really don't think I have anything that's going to beat that Rey. So what I could do is I could bring in a team here, try to kill the ads, get Dooku and Palpatine down, then come back in like with the troopers and clean up. I'm worried about the healing immunities here, because if I come in like this and I link these guys up, I'll probably link Dooku and him and just kill him. But if they get the healing immunities on me for a few turns, it could be rough, because I don't have any way to cleanse it. I won't be able to heal my protection, and I'll just be sitting there taking the abuse for like 5 or 6 turns. It doesn't feel great. My Wampa on this account is not nearly good enough. I don't think I can solo him with this Wampa. With the Wampa on my Obticeo account, I feel like I could melt this guy. But this Wampa, I don't think is good enough. I don't worry about dying so much as I worry about having enough offense to kill. I suppose we could take Wampa in, just try to kill the 2 ads with Wampa. We do have a Grievous up top. So we would have to sort out Grievous. We could do that with a Revan team or something. What do you guys think? Try the Wampa? Try the Wampa? I don't know. Maybe try the Wampa. Could be interesting. If it works, then I've got better chances up top of doing something good. If it doesn't work, I can still bring Sith Eternal in. I don't know. Let's try it. Let's try it for the sake of science, for the sake of wanting to try to get a full victory. Let's put a bunch of crit damage on him. He's going to put himself in stealth. And we'll get this done. Ethan Keating says hello. Yeah. If you're confident Watt will die off, you can put Watt in. My Watt is a chonker. He's Relic 7 from the Kenobi journey, and he be chonky. So he will not die. He'll let the opposing C get his ult off before he dies. So we can't sneak that in. If you had a really weak Watt, like the Gear 9 Watt, you just throw the Watt in. That works. All right, we're gonna try this. This is super dicey with a Relic 7 Wampa. I really wish I had my Relic 8 Wampa on my Obticeo account. I'd feel a lot better about this. Okay, get the protection up going. I really want to get Sidious out of here fast. We're just going to swing at. Oh my goodness. We didn't kill him. I thought that would kill him. Okay, the dots killed him. Alright, now we can start ramping. Nope, we got to take the hit. We basically got to get these ads out of here as soon as possible, not because we're worried about the damage or anything, but we have to reduce the amount of animations that the enemy gets, and the more time he takes animating Dooku, the harder it is for us. Now that it's just down to me and C, it's just a game of ramp at this point. He'll get 3 turns for my every 1 turn. And I'll get a counterattack once every 6 rounds against him. Okay. We still got purple, so I don't need to womp. I can ramp there. As long as I have purple. Come on. We've got healing immunity on him. We got a couple hard hits in. Am I done ramping? Oh man, the healing immunity came off. Back to ramping. Bam. Okay. Healing immunity back on him. Come on now, resisted. SWAT. Okay. You still got purple, so we're ramping. Gonna hit him. Okay. There he chewed through our purple, but I can kill him. I can kill him! Yeah. Is the second Zeta on Wampa a requirement to win against C? I feel like I don't have the second Zeta on Wampa. I don't know. Oh no. Let me go take a look. Wampa. Okay, I got 2 Zetas on it. Yeah, so the one here where inflict healing immunity. Yeah, it makes a difference. You can see I didn't, for a lot of that combat, I didn't even have it on. I couldn't make it stick. Lord Zenith says, love your content. Take a look if you have time. Cool. Thanks. Appreciate the super chat. I'll let me get through this first zone, see what we've got on the back, see how doomsday it looks, and then we'll take a look at your stuff. All right, what are we going to do here? Man, this team is... can we trooper this? Can we trooper Grand Inquisitor, or does he just go and start going and do way too much damage and then we're just done? We could try to dash Han Chewie and just strong arm our way through him. Does that work? Dash Han, Jedi Knight Anakin. Wait, what? That's not what I want. Let's go back to Grand Arena Science again. You know, I like me some Grand Arena Science. Let's see what other people are doing against Grand Inquisitor. Grand Inquisitor with 9th sister. Okay. Interesting. So it looks like somebody used Radis successfully here. Yeah, that's it. We got Night Sisters, Gas, Radis, and a Padme team that lost. I'm willing to try the Radis team here. Let me think how this is going to work. So Radis... basically it's just a game of survival, right? So we got to get a Datacron that gives us the 15%, if we've still got one. We don't. Whenever they evade attack, they get offense up. Start the battle with protection up. It's a clone trooper one. Okay, so let's try this. Let's try this. Game of survival. Just chill out. Adrad's kid is very anti-Empire. I feel like we're going to want to save the debuff removal, so let's just see what we can get on Inquisitor here. That was lame. Okay. As long as they attack Jin and just keep attacking Jin, we kind of really don't care about the rest, right? I feel like there's going to be more debuffs for me to remove, so let's wait. Hey, get off my Cassian. Okay, now steel turn meter here, get a stun. We'll do the area effect now. Clear debuffs. Throw a grenade. I'm going to go for the stun again. There's no turn meter for me to steal. Alright, let's do the mass assist. Get the shot off. Get buff immunity on. Let's do area effect here. It's not. I just want to pop these exposes before they go away so we get free damage. We'll do the area effect here again. We'll do the big blast. And we'll kill... Wow. 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 Grand Inquisitor just got tuned up. That was much easier than I expected. Okay. I can see why people would want to use that. Got more Inquisitors back here. Night Sisters. Oh my goodness. This Night Sister team. Look at this. We got a Mon Mothma team with Kyle Katarn. I'm probably going to have to Treya that. Oof. I'm going to run out of teams. So what I need to do is go back to the front wall. We'll try the Sith Eternal versus Rey battle. And if I win that, then we'll try the top zone and try to get through to ships. And go from there. So this would be Sith Eternal, Wat Tambor, and a tank. Yep. The Datacron. And do we have Dark Side 15% anywhere? We'll take that. Okay. So I'm going to leave it there. And then we're going to go wander over to the Obticeo account and take a look at these folks who gave a super chat and take a look at some accounts. Brilliant. Get to snoop through other people's stuff. How much fun is that? Do you guys like that? I enjoy snooping through other people's stuff. 424141. All right. We got an Executor unlocked. 2.4 million galactic power. 1-1 in ships. 1-2 and look at this. Almost as much ships as characters. You gotta love it. Okay. A vegetable burrito. What do we got here? We've got Executor, Endurance, Home 1, some stuff. Looks like we've got a Galactic Republic fleet going a bit too, but we don't have a negotiator. I feel like for how far along you are, you should have been able to unlock at least one of the capital ships by now. I know that there's a lot of stuff to buy for Guild Event Token 2, but you really, I believe everybody really still needs to unlock both of those, Negotiator and Malevolence at 5 stars at least. They're too powerful to have in your account as offensive and defensive weapons in GAC. So I realize the account's not that old, but still, it's important. And I know that buying stuff out of there helps you relic characters faster, but those ships are important. So my first bit of advice would be, commit to that. Looking for insight on the next journey. Already started farming both first order ships for SLKR. Okay. So the the first order shuttle, that's the one. All the other stuff isn't bad to get. The Kylo Ren's command shuttle is kind of the roadblock. The Echelon is not part of the finalizer journey. You'll definitely want it, but it's not required. It's not required for the journey. It is required for a good finalizer fleet. So I still like this path. I still think this is a good path. Now, what I would say for the first order stuff, that's all on double drop farming. I do think people should put a pretty big priority on getting Galactic Legend Leia, because I do think that she is easy to get. We'll talk about that in the interlude in the middle. But you can farm up these characters. Like, you'll have to farm up some Executioner, Hux. The Red Trooper, it looks like you haven't done yet. So you'll have some hard farms to do. But especially when they do the event for the Leia characters, if they do what they say and put like 6 different hard nodes down with those characters on them, I would take a break from whatever you're doing and work on those characters and really try to get that. Try to get the Galactic Legend Leia stuff on lockdown so that you can go straight from SLKR into Leia. Or you can skip Leia, knowing that her raid and all that's going to be about 9 months. It would take you about that long to finish SLKR and also work your way through Leia, maybe even longer. So you'd be getting Leia about the time that the raid expires. So what you could do instead is you could work your way through SLKR and then keep your eye out for the next Galactic Legend and commit to that instead. So that's an option too. it all depends, you know. It all depends on what their release cycle looks like, because they took a year between Jabba and Leia. So if they take a year before the next Galactic Legend, that's too long to wait for another GL. You know, you'll definitely want to do something in between. But that's choices that you can make. It's a lot of hard farms if you want to do SLKR and do Leia. But I still think SLKR is a good next move. It'll secure your conquest. It'll help with a lot of things. All right. The other thing that you can do, you could take a look. I saw you had CLS already done. You've got Chewbacca unlocked. You've got Han Solo. You've got 3PO and Chewie at 5 stars. And you would need 3PO for that team. The other thing you could do is between Executor and Finalizer, because you do have First Order characters to farm up, you can build a Relic CLS team. That'll dominate in Conquest. These characters are... Let me check before I open my mouth too much, but I believe that they're all relevant for the new raid. Let me see who's in there. Okay, Han Solo raid version is in there. Chewbacca's in there. Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker's in there. So Chewpio's not in there, and C-3PO is. So four out of those 5 characters. Yeah, I don't see Chewpio in here anywhere. So 4 out of those 5 characters are part of the new raid mechanics. So doing a CLS team will get you conquest participation. It'll get you another assault battle. It'll get you a lot of stuff, and it'll get you participation in the new raid. So I think that might be something you want to think about. So basically, while you're setting up your Finalizer fleet, during that period that you're setting up that fleet, a full Relic CLS team. And then by then you'll be pretty good on your Finalizer journey. You don't even have to be, like, let's say, done with the Finalizer journey by then. You just need to have it closer to the start of your SLKR journey. So that's what I would do. I would build a full CLS team, go into SLKR, and then you have to decide whether you're going to chase Leia after that or whether you're going to just wait for the next GL. Because if you decide to skip Leia and wait for the next GL, you can always do Rey, C, Jabba, Kenobi, whatever you want to do. You can always do something else while you're waiting. There's plenty of really high-value journeys out there. Okay, let's take a look at mods real quick. See how you're doing there, whether you like it or not. Ready or not here. 344 Piet. Nice. Grief Karga. 283. Alright, so we drop off quite a bit. But we do have that Piet. We got a racing Piet. Nice, 281. Okay, so you got some decent mods. You're getting there. You're getting started. That Piet's nice. I like that. Approved. And you get a Dark Trooper relic too. That's sweet. And really nice for that trooper team. Alright. I gotta go back to the bottom of the chat, see if there's any other questions. No, I don't see any more questions from him. Okay, then we got a chat from Lord Zenith, and he wanted us to take a look. Adrad is a hard counter to Inquisitors. Nice. I feel like I knew that. Like after I played the team, I'm like, I think I used that before. Man, I tell you what. Every time we start 3v3s, it feels like I'm starting over again. Like I don't know. I don't remember. And then we start 5v5s, and I fumble a little bit with 5v5s, man. I don't like going back and forth between the formats. Okay. I'm looking for anything from Lord Zenith on what he wants. I need better mods on Wampa. I got away with a lot of bad mods because I had a good Wampa, but it's gone now. Okay, did Lord Zenith say anything else about what he was looking for? It's a good thing it took a year to release Galactic Legend. It gives us time to catch up. Yeah. In a way, it's nice. I like a longer cadence on some of the stuff. They've introduced a lot of stuff into the game. They really have done a lot of stuff. I mean, the Cal Kestis team is a good team. The Inquisitors are still relevant to build. The Galactic Legend, Leia's going to be relevant. Jabba the Hutt's still relevant. Like, they've done a ton of stuff in the last year. They have introduced a lot of stuff. Leviathan, Profundity, man. So it's only one Galactic Legend in the last year, but man, they put a lot of stuff in the game. All right, let's look at Lord Zenith here. 318-558-672. Bonk search. All right, we've got 3.8 million galactic power. I saw Jabba the Hutt sitting over there already. Nice. Galactic War Battles 1. The account's not even a year old. Woo! Executor and Jabba in under a year? Pretty fantastic. That's a hectic pace. All right, let's see what we got here. Did he commit to the capital ships? Yeah, we got a Malevolence at 5-star negotiator that's at least unlocked. Not worked on yet, but getting there. Coming soon, TM. All right, but Executor's already 7 stars. Look at that. Dominating the fleet arena. Dominating. I got Vulture Droid started. Got some other stuff up here. Anakin's ship is finished. That's nice. Got that to 7 stars. Good stuff. Biggs is relic, so you're going from Jabba straight into JML. Makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. So it's, yeah, that's a nice path. So Executor, Jabba, JML. Got Savage in here. Got Wampa. Mostly the requirement stuff, which I would expect for where you're at. So the first thing I would say, first things first, why are you 3.8 million galactic power? No person who's at 3.8 million galactic power should be at 3.8. Like, all of the ships that you can unlock and get started, I should see a whole bunch of these ships at like level 70, level 65. I should see these characters at like level 70 with gear on them and mods. I can't think of a single reason why you wouldn't want this account to be 4 million and be in hard conquest. Advice number 1, fatten up. Fatten up. Just blow this thing through 4 million. There may be some sense of pride for how well you're doing for how low of GP you have, but it's nonsense. I mean, nobody cares. Blow through 4 million, get the proving grounds opened up, get yourself into hard conquest, go. My first advice. All right. I have the fleet credits, but not the normal credits. It's. I always say that the reason you're out of credits for regular credits is because you're building characters. If you stop building characters, leveling characters up, the credits build up fast. Taking characters up costs 9 million per character. Almost 7 million to take them to 85, and it takes 2 million to take them from 1 star to 7 stars. So it takes 1 million, 500,000, 250, 100, and on down, right? So it takes almost 2 million to star them up, and it takes almost 7 million to level them up. By the time you do skills and all that stuff, it's 9 million per character. So if you just take like 2 or 3 weeks, don't level up a single character. Don't put levels on anything, and you'll have a lot of credits. And if you're taking these characters up to like level 65, the high cost of credits is always at the top end. So taking a character from 80 to 85 is as expensive as taking a character from like 1 to 70. So if you're just building them up to like level 68, it's pretty cheap. It doesn't cost that much. You can drop on the first 5 skills, you can drop mods on them, and just blow the account up. It is going to be easy for you to develop another 130,000. Easy. Okay, so then what else? What other advice do you want? 10-month-old account, haven't taken a break yet. Yeah, no, I mean you've done a lot of work in the account. The account is stacked. You got a good path. And again, I'm not trying to throw shade and saying you did something wrong. I'm just saying no reason not to be at 4 million. Let's take a look at mods real quick. For being less than a year old, let's see, 316 on Bosk. It's pretty good. Revan's in here. 307. That's nice. Offense stat there. Spooky Underworld Police says, try again. Try again. Alright, so you've been working on your mods. You got good speed mods on your characters. This is good. Man, I got nothing to say but keep doing what you're doing. You know, roll through JML, and then I would say Leia. You know, just stay on that path. Build right into the new GL. Finish JML, of course, first. So Jabba, finish JML, and then build into Leia. And at the rate you're building stuff, you could probably, you know, fill in with a gas team or, you know, something in between. Yeppa. It's looking good, man. Looking good. If I go all in on Inquisitors, get 2 and get 3 and all of my energy, it will take me 2 months. At the moment, I want to do Profundity and then Galactic Legend Leia, but my guild wants me to go for Inquisitors. So my thing is, if your guild says that it's a guild objective to go for something, then yeah, that's the price of being in that guild. And if you don't want to do it, can't do it, don't want it, don't care, then you need a different guild. I mean, somebody pointed that out in Ask Loquitur, so I was talking about how, you know, I believe that if you're in a guild and the guild states the objective is to build Inquisitors, you need to be building Inquisitors. And somebody pointed out, or you just need a different guild. So that's your options, right? If you really don't want to build the Inquisitors, you could just excuse yourself and go to a different guild that's not going to require you to build them. Building the Inquisitors is going to help the whole guild. Everybody will get Third Sister, but Inquisitors are mediocre for your own account, okay? But once you get it finished, once you get the Grand Inquisitor and you get Third Sister, it's a pretty big deal. It's worth it, right? Like the payout is worth it. But it will delay you getting Galactic Legend Leia by quite a bit, because you need Kairos for the Inquisitors, you need their shards if you don't have them farmed up, and you're going to be overlapping with trying to farm a bunch of stuff for Leia. So you can work it out, but if you want to stay in your guild and they have Inquisitors as a guild objective, then you just kind of have to do it. It's your obligation. All right, so John H. also gave a super chat. Thank you very much, sir. Just need some general guidance on what to do, and then maybe long-term first GL goal. All right, so we'll take a look at that. And then thank you for the super chat, Spooky Underworld Police with your try again. If you wanted me to take a look at the account or something for that sticker that you gave, you'll have to give me your account number so I can take a look. If you're just giving me a super chat because you're nice, then you're the best. Appreciate you, man. Number 1 in squad, number 4 in fleet. Come on, let's go. Gotta love it. Make sure we're on the right account. 456877558. That should be John H. All right, John H., is there anything that you wanted to know specifically for me to look at with your account? Johan Holtan. Sounds Swedish or Dutch or something. Okay, let's go into fleet and take a look here. What do we got? We can go look at stats first, I guess, figure out what we're dealing with here. We've got 2 million galactic power, 770 in ships, 1.2 in characters. Been playing 871. That's like 3 months. So we're looking at a hyperdrive bundle into about 3 months of play. Darth Revan already in the account. Holy cow. Just which teams I should go for next and which galactic legend would be the best option. So what I'm always going to say, my advice is always the same. Priority number 1, establish fleet arena placement. Secure your spot in fleet arena first. That means Executor or Profundity. Pick your favorites. Looks like you're already building into Executor. Is that correct? Let's take a look at characters. We've got some of everything. We've got Vader, Bosk, CLS, some Jedi, Han Solo. So we've got parts of a couple really good teams. Okay, so honestly, what I would suggest, let's take a look at this again. Yeah, so you're number 4 in fleets. You're doing well in fleet, but I feel like that fleet is going to get passed up for sure by people with better stuff. People who are grabbing malevolences, negotiators, and executors. So with the Houndstooth and the TIE Advanced already done and Vader Relict, I feel like your account should go for Executor. So my path would, look, the exact same thing that I would recommend for the first account we looked at, right? Do Executor, full Relic CLS team, and then you could actually, you've got enough stuff in the account that you could go right for JML. You could go for JML or Jabba because you've built a bunch of the Rebel stuff already. And you've got a bunch of stars on a bunch of these characters. So it's not out of the question for you to kind of do the journeys that way if you wanted to. If you wanted to, you could skip fleet and go straight for Leia, but man, that's a risk. That's a huge risk. I feel like you get pushed out of your fleet arena, and those crystals are a big deal for account development. So, and I don't feel like you're going to get Leviathan because you're a long way off on Malgus and his ship. And without Malgus and his ship, you can't get Leviathan. But with Darth Revan unlocked and started, that could be a route that you go for. But I feel like you'd be waiting a long time to get to Leviathan. Yeah. I'm using currency for Malevolence at the moment. How long do you think JML will take? Just curious. So from where you're at, you have to do the Jedi Master Luke journey. But with the Jedi that you've already built, you've got Revan, you've got Bastila, Hermit Yoda, I thought I saw somewhere in here. Old Ben, you've got farmed up to 7 stars. So you've got a team already positioned very well, so that when you get the Jedi Knight Luke done, you'll have a team for him, and then you go into JML. So with all of the stuff that's involved, it's about 20 relics for the JML journey. So then you just got to figure out how long it's taken you. So let's say it's taken you a week for each relic. It would be 20 weeks, so it'd be 5 months. If it's taken you 10 days per relic, then it's 200 days, which is 7 months. So I feel like for where your account's at, you're probably more like the 9 or 10 day cycle on relics right now. So I would say JML would be done in 6 to 7 months. But not if you did Executor first. If you did Executor and then JML, I think you'd be looking at about 9 months for the two together. Because you could already be working on the JML stuff while you're fishing out the Executor stuff. So I would do Executor into JML and expect it to take about 9 months. And by then you'll be ready for whatever the new stuff is. Okay. Rex can beat Third Sister. So Third Sister, I mean, it depends on how you use her, right? A lot of people complain that she can be beaten on defense, but if you take her on offense, you can beat almost any Galactic Legend in the game with her on offense. So if there's a team that takes her out on defense, then fine. It's still a team that kills a Galactic Legend without being a Galactic Legend, which is good stuff. Reliably. I think that's a key word, right? Because like the Fennec team killing Lord Vader, I did that with a non-relic team, but it's not fully reliable. Like there's still a chance that that battle goes wrong. And there was a point where I kicked Maul and I killed him like in one hit with Fennec. If I hadn't killed him, if I'd have left him on a sliver of life, he had 5 stacks and he would have went off and probably killed my Fennec and I would have lost that matchup. So that one kick where she killed Maul was the turning point. So a lot of the non-GL counters are not fully reliable. So Third Sister is a fully reliable Galactic Legend killer. Okay, do you think we should hoard energy for double drops in a week or keep farming as a new Hyperdrive bundle player? If you're a new player and you don't even have a Galactic Legend yet, I wouldn't go crazy. I would pause my normal farming routine and go ahead and grab as much as I could of the new characters. I would still do that, but I wouldn't go crazy for it. For the people who are going to try to get Leia for the raid within like a 4 or 5 month timeline, yes, hoard energy, go all in. It's probably worth doing the 100 cost refreshes on energy because the more characters you can get off that node, the less you'll have to do double refreshes later on. So depending on how the event runs, especially if they just drop the characters on nodes that already have characters on them, it'll be a farming bonanza, and it will probably be worth everything you put into it. Okay, Spooky Underworld Police. Okay, you got his ally code in there. Cool. Can you give me a quick review? Yeah, sure. We'll take a look. All right, so is there anything else to say here? I think that's it. And I do think the Executor has to come first. My opinion. Okay. Executor will create a snowball effect. Yeah, exactly. So when the difference between getting 400 crystals a day or even 350 or whatever you can get out of fleet or getting like 100 or 200 for lower placement, man, once you get those crystals, if you ever miss them, you feel it instantly. It is so important for account building to get those crystals. All right, let's take a look at Spooky. And then we got to get back to our regularly scheduled Grand Arena. All right, Spooky says 943, 766, 559. Okay. What are we looking at? Spooky Underworld Police. Part of the first disorder. Not the first order, the first disorder. Take a look at my beginner account, he says. 10,700,000 galactic power, 6.3 in characters, 4.3 in ships. Been playing the game for over 6 years. All right, if that's a beginner account, man, I am had. All righty, man. You got all the stuff. You got all the things. What's there to talk about? Look at this. Leviathan, Profundity, Executor, Malevolence, Negotiator, Finalizer, Relic 6, Home 1. Every single fleet in the game, relicked. Boom. Ships, done. Oh, Gauntlet Starfighter. We have a ship that's not finished. Oh, man. Oh, man. Still got some opportunities. Jedi Consular, though. Take a look at this. Got a Relic Jedi Consular to run that ship. Bam. I bet most of y'all don't have that. All right. Stacked. 7 Galactic Legends. Relic 9. Third sister in the house. Let's take a look at this bad character. All right, 91 and 86. Offense mods. Look at this. To heck with third sister being durable. We're just going to stack her with offense. She can't be killed anyway, so you might as well go all in on the damages. Nice. All right. Let's look at speed here. Let's see what kind of insanity we have on mods. Cat, fastest non-GL at 355. Cool. Let's take a look at Revan. How fast is Revan? Like 340, I'm guessing? 350. You. Speedy Revan. Beep, beep, bang. All right. How fast is your Gideon? He ain't no 382. 331. Still pretty good. Got a lot of fast stuff, man. How deep do the 300s go? Let's get down to Hermit Yoda here. 310 on Hermit Yoda still. Still counting. All right. Let's see if Ben Solo's over 300. 303. All right, so we got lots of rows of 300s. Commander Luke, 300 check, 297. All right, so somewhere in the middle here. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, about 30 characters over 300 speed. What advice can I give you? Commit to Relic 9. Look at this. Come on, man. That's the only advice I can give you. Put Relic 9 on some of these bad boys. Get Relic 9 on your Luke. That's good. Get Relic 9 here. Yeah, so you get some Relic 9s. Some. There you go, my one piece of advice. Relic 9 Malgus. Oh, that's funny. All right, nice. You should have seen Spooky throw his Riva at a Tuscan team in GAC and lose. Spooky says that was for entertainment. Lies and deception. All right, let's get back to this regularly scheduled Darth Loquitur GAC. We got this Rey we got to deal with. We're going to drain her protection, right? We're going to link her and Holdo, kill Holdo, relink her and him. Should be able to get the kill somewhere in there. Somewhere over the rainbow. All right. Do this, put it on Sith external. I'm going to link here, and we're going to link to Holdo. We won't be able to necessarily get all of Rey's, like, sweet lifeblood protection off of her with the drains, but we'll be able to get some extra protection. Okay, first whirlwind down. Sith Eternal, we're just buying time here. Okay. Alright, here we go. Now we're going to relink this way. And when we go into the alt, if we just wait for Rey to do her stupid lifeblood, she might kill herself. Right? Because if she does lifeblood and takes herself below 50%, then we're golden. We can hit the button and that's it. Right? Isn't this it? Zap. Okay. Link them up again. And then we got to work on Holdo. Soak another alt here. We should be fine. We've drained off a bunch of protection. There's no healing immunity. There's only one armor shred. I don't need life now. I've got 2 minutes and 50 left to go. Just waiting on our alt to come back up. Zap down Holdo. Now it's just me and Rey. And I feel like it's just a matter of time. I think we got her, boys. Splat. So, I don't know if anybody out there has an opinion, but I think if you build Rey for Grand Arena, really you got to build her for max offense. Relic 8 and top out your offense. So that you just blow C out of the water in one hit. I don't think his Rey was for offense. I can go check at some point. Let's try to get this with a Revan team. I fought a team like this with a Revan team and it got real close. And then like a week later I went back and looked and I actually had no mods on Grandmaster Yoda. I remember in the stream saying, man, he's not hitting at all. This is ridiculous. And I went back and looked. He had no mods on him. I don't know where along the way I swapped out his loadout for somebody. Probably like when I was trying to do the gas event or something. I had no mods on him. Embarrassing. Terrible account, Relegate Piet. That's funny. All right, let's just do this. Start the damage rolling. Do that. Swap it back, because why not? And then we'll give him offense. Suppose I could have given that to Yoda. Target Grievous. Try to go all in on him. See if we can make this work. Yeah, I made a mistake there. I gave the buffs to Revan. I definitely should have given those buffs to Yoda, but I did not. Mistakes were made. Oh man, come on. So close. Come on, Yoda. You can do it. Get him! Alright. That makes me feel better. Then we'll get in this B1 battle droid. Knock off a bunch of stacks. Bang. Magna Guard comes in. We just ignore it. We're like, Magna who? Magna what? Oh, you. Stun? Nope. Okay, just swap back and forth. It's all over but the crying. We don't want to swap turn meter with somebody who has no turn meter. 56 banners. It's good. It's good enough. I guess when your Yoda has mods, it works a lot better. Far superior. Okay, we got Mon Mothma. We got Lando, I think. We got, who else do we have that we can shove in here? Biston. Gaston. Add a Datacron. This is our last Datacron. I don't think we're going to add it for this. With Newt, I like Mon Mothma with Newt. We talk about this a lot, you know, having the extra character with the extra ad. When you remove extortion, it still counts as taking an action, so everybody assists. It's kind of a nice little team to take against a Newt team, especially if it's Newt Dooku together. You have mechanics to deal with Newt and also mechanics to get rid of the stuns from Dooku. So it's pretty nice. It's pretty effective. We don't usually see a B2 in here, so I'm not exactly sure about this B2. I want him dead, though. I want him dead first. Okay. We had enough health to avoid the rocket. We can get rocketed here. And if they get killed, then we can't resurrect them with Mon Mothma, so it's inconvenient. But, you know, we got to try to figure out how to get this guy killed before he gets back around to the rocket again. Because I think next time, if he rockets Biston again, he will kill him. If he gets a crit. Okay, I think the rocket's up next. I think next time he goes, he rockets. And we lose Biston. We should still be able to... Oh. Okay, we lost Lando. And he got... Oh. And he got Bounty Hunter's Resolve back, that's awful for us. So now we got to try to get Newt out of here before he gets another rocket. Let's get Biston healed up. I know we can't res our other guy, but we got to try to get some health on Biston. We're going to lose this. Yeah, we're going to lose it. Yep. Dang. I guess I should have gone for Newt. That rocket was unexpectedly effective. Okay, so how do we clean this up? We need something to clean this up. What do we have left for bounty hunters? We got an Aura Sing team we can use. We've got Zam. So we could maybe do something like... something like this. Or we could try to do Aura Sing and put in Mando. And try to get to the poof. They both have buffs. This is okay. We'll get to the contract reasonably fast. I think maybe we do this and just try to execute that that FET. Wow. I don't even know what to say. That was insane. We just got one-shotted with a Relic 5 character by this Boba Fett. Or this Jango Fett, I mean. Holy cow. Wow. Wow. Hero Jango. That is crazy. That dude be crazy. Okay. We got to get through this front wall. Is this the last team we have in the front wall? Yes, it is. I do not want to pay to get through this team, but I'm going to have to do something. How do I get through here for cheap? What do I have that's cheap and easy and gets through this? I don't know, guys. Maybe just put the Qui-Gon team in here. Kill him with Qui-Gon. Since I do have it on offense for no reason. I still have troopers for the back. I've got Mara Jade. I've got Dash Han Chewie. I've still got quite a lot of stuff. So let's just try this. And try to, you know, he's going to rocket Qui-Gon or whatever. And I'm going to say, you know, I don't care. Newt's holding on with one speck of life. Okay. The damage immunity is inconvenient. Okay, you don't have damage immunity. Now, what? Why do you still have damage immunity? How? You took 2 turns, bruh. I swear to this bounty hunter took 2 turns. What is going on here? Pow. Get out of here. Stupid Django. Holy cow. I don't know what that dude's mods are, but I'm jealous. Alright, let's see what we got back here. This team is probably the... No Anakin. And it's not fast. We can just Mara Jade this, right? So we can Mara Jade this. Or even Trooper it. What else do I have back here? Night Sisters. More Inquisitors. This I can do Sith on. This... I feel like Troopers here. What's this Datacron garbage? Offense up. When they evade. When Night Sisters deal damage to an enemy and no other enemy is ability blocked. Inflict ability block. Okay. Troopers don't care if they're doing basics, right? Like it's not that big of a deal. The Omicron on Asajj is concerning, but I think we're fine to work through that, right, with this team. Protection doesn't really do me any good. Yeah, I think we just pound our way through it like this. Joey says, I wish my Django hit that hard. Me too. That was insanity. Whatever that was. Okay, 2 hits with the Dark Trooper. Didn't take out Zombie. Okay. That's interesting. Let's get the kill here so that we can reset turn meter. And then go over to Daka. Okay, Donut. Donut stun my Dark Trooper. Okay, get turn meter, guys. Get turn meter. Okay, get turn meter, get a kill. Get... Maybe Asajj is easier to kill for this first... Okay. Zombie down once. Zombie down twice. Zombie down. Okay. Daka says come back. I get it, Daka. I get what you're doing. I don't approve of it. I don't like it. But I get it. Oh man, that Daka's just out of range. Okay, no Mama Talzin. Let's do this and kill Asajj. Okay, let's just keep going on zombie. We got it. Okay. We need to check his mods. You want me to go check that Django's mods? Yeah, we may need to, because that dude was nerds. Straight up nerds. Alright, Palpatine, Thrawn, Mara Jade. No DC. We didn't look at speeds. We made mistakes. Mistakes were made. Okay. Let's do this first. Then Thrawn can pass or return. We'll do things and stuff and junk. And then we got to get some stuns with Palpatine. No. That could be game over right there. Alright. Let's do this. Oh man, counterattacks. Kick. Yeah, I think that that lack of stuns with Palpatine, getting 0 stuns, that's a game-losing proposition right there. Let's do what we can to try to get Mace out of here. Stun again. Dodges. Heal up for what it's worth. It's not worth much. Yikes! Qui-Gon's down. We can clean that up with something. This is a messy GAC. If he works through my stuff and full clears me, then probably I lose. Let's do this, and let's just commit a bunch of Sith to it. Let's do this, this, and this. Okay. So, Traya should work him down. Savage should not die. And that's it, right? So we isolate Cara Dune. Kill everybody else. Go to Kyle Katarn now. Actually, we should... If we kill her off, though... That doesn't work, right? Because she's not hurting herself with the assists anymore. Once we kill her, she's still resurrectable. So Mon Mothma will still bring her back. So I think we just leave her over there. Try to force her to use basics. Okay. That brings Kyle Katarn. I guess that's the downside to that, right? We left Kyle Katarn alive. Okay, the res is on cooldown. Let's yeet him out of here. Okay. That's done. Working as intended. These Inquisitors, let's try the Dash Han Chue. Should be able to kill this off-brand Inquisitor team. And then, what else do we have down here? Just, we got to clean up the Qui-Gon team. And then we've got some kind of rebel team with Rolo, right? Rolo team. Okay. Stun here. Hold them back. Let's do the stun again just in case. Kill. Okay. Pew, pew, pew. Good. 56 banners. Fine. Got this Rolo team. Vader. Moff Gideon. I don't think we need anything else. Right? We'll just come in here and Rolo this team. Alright, let's go with Biggs and get rid of his armor. Okay. Ability blocks. More ability blocks. Merciless Massacre. We'll do this on Biggs. We'll yeet Wedge. Smash Leia. Finish him off. Drain her turn meter. Get rid of the Foresight. 56 banners. It's fine. It's going to be fine. Here we've got no leadership Jedi. That probably works, right? Oh no, because Mace is going to shrink her health pool. Dang it. Yeah, Mace has the skill that shrinks the health pool, right? There's no area effect here. So what would Geos look like? Spy, Soldier or Poggle? Soldier. That's pretty weak. We've got to have something better than that for this cleanup, right? What else do we have? We just got hot garbage. We've got nothing good. Sana, Rolo, Captain Han. Let's go. Okay. Big hits, pew pew everywhere. Laser guns. Sky beams. What's this one? Dispel all debuffs on Han. Yeah, no, we don't even need that yet. We'll wait. Now, let's dispel that stun so we can have a turn. Do stealth things. Shh, be very quiet. Nice. Nice job, Sana Staros. Alright, so 1398 banners. That is pathetic. Oh no, wait. We're in Aurodium. I forget, there's a lot less teams. So, it's not as bad as I thought. I was like, oh my god, this is so awful! But it's not that bad. Because Aurodium. Man, I hate being in Aurodium with this account. I should have worked harder to stay in the top. Alright, RNG Festival. Let's get in there, click a button, and see if we win or lose. This is always fun. Okay. If we get assists, we win. If we don't get assists, we lose. And Loquitur sad. Here we go. Let's go. Assist. Come on. Alright. Look at that. Instant win. We got the not assist a couple times. Now we got the assist, so we're good to go. Let's take away protection just for the fun of it. Call in a reinforcement. Hide this Millennium Falcon so that you can't put any more breaches over there. He'll call in a reinforcement. That's fine with me. Stuns up. Clears the debuffs. Clear that off of Hound's Tooth. Switch to the IG unit. Heal up your ships. Tippy tap on IG. And now we'll get the assist with the U-Wing. And we'll put him out of his misery. Bye. Laters. I mean, if you get the Xanadu blood out of there on that first volley, this battle is just so predictable. Like, once... It's funny that initial RNG is like so completely random, but then once you're successful with it, the rest of the battle is just like clockwork. every now and then you'll get stuck with a breach on your tank, and they don't target the tank to get the third debuff on him forever, and he just sits there with a breach that you can't get rid of. So I've had it, I won't say go badly, but I've at least had a variation of the theme. Alright, so this should be it. Cleaned up. Guys, I gotta tell you, when I walked into this GAC and I looked at what he said on defense, I was a bit fatalistic, and I was like, man, this is going to be a loss. That's what I thought. I thought that. But I'm winning. Maybe not winning, but I'm at least full clearing. Full clearing's a thing, right? It's a thing. It's a good thing. And maybe he'll get stuck on my Jabba-Doo hut. If he gets stuck on my Yabba-Dabba-Doo, then then we win. We've got JMK and Jabba both. So he put 2 GLs on defense, right? 3. So we saw Sith Eternal, Rey, Lord Vader, which means he's got all the rest on offense. I don't know. With SLKR on offense to take out Jabba, he's got his JMK that he can mirror match. Not looking good. I think he's... I think if he plays, he can full clear me and win. If he doesn't play, maybe we get the victory. Well, I mean, if he doesn't play, then for sure we get the victory, I guess. Dumb to say that we might, because if he doesn't play, then we win. Yeah, so the only hope is that he messes up on Jabba. So if he gets stuck on Jabba, then that's our out. That's our win condition. Let's get this... oh, wow. Let's get that ship out of there before he gets to do his big attack again. Okay, lots of dodges. Lots of dodges. I respect that. I respect... Wow. More dodges. Okay, I'm done respecting the dodges. It's gone to the point of being ridiculous now. Just do the stun. Boop. Gotta get some buzz droids on people again. Where's my buzz? Come on, boys. We need buzz droids. Reload. Reload the buzzies. Pew. Alright, buzz droids reloaded. Ooh. Millennium Falcon in the house. Interesting. Alright. Dead. Let's put buzz droids here on dash because we can. Let's not throw away good stuff. Okay, let's do that. And we get this foresight that we got to deal with. Alright, it's gone. Foresight be gone. We'll call in Plo. We'll just keep everybody alive here for a second. Not sure if I can recover banners or not. That's going to get rid of my buzz droids, but okay, we're done. Oh, another Millennium Falcon. Who knows when you're going to need 7 Millennium Falcons in the same fleet. Alright, fine. Take an alt. Mass assist. Okay, Rey's out of there. Let's put Taunt back over here. Buzz droids over here. This battle... It shouldn't be this hard, right? Good gravy. That tank was in my way for the whole battle. Alright, low banners, but we did it. We cleared. The board's empty. Wampa, Hero. And on his side, that stinking... Jango Fett. Where's Django? What the heck has he got on this dude? Oh, it's just offense, crit damage sets. It's not even that impressive. 7,900 damage. I thought this dude was going to be like 12,000 damage or something. And that's it. I mean, just crit chance, crit damage sets with a crit damage triangle. Offense, speed. It's not even anything special. Wow. How did he hit that hard? That's crazy. All right, well. Message received. Message sent. Message received. Hi, DL. A bit late. What have I missed? I fought up against an opponent that put 3 GLs on defense. I only had 1 GL on offense, and I still full cleared him. We got rid of C with Wampa. We got rid of Lord Vader with Fennec. Worked our way through Ray. Cleared the board. Dropped a bunch of battles, though. So it's not a good clear. It's not a good, efficient clear. It's a clear. That's it. All right, let's talk for a second about Galactic Legend Leia. So, you know, I've said that for people that already have one Galactic Legend, that they should go all in on Leia. And somebody had asked, well, what if Leia would be our first Galactic Legend? And now that all the requirements are out, so these upcoming requirements have been published, and it's no problem, right? This last set of requirements is Drogan, whatever that new character is, right? Commander Luke, fine. Bush Leia, fine. 3PO and Chewie, and Lobot. So, I mean, nobody really wants a Lobot, but they're going to rework him. Maybe the rework will be good. So if you look at that, you got 4 new characters, right? You got Rex, Nisa, Scout Trooper, and Drogan, whatever he is. And hopefully Drogan's not like a Cal Kestis, Jedi Knight Cal Kestis, where you got to like build him. So hopefully Drogan's just a character. But assuming that he's just a character, this is not bad, right? It's got some new characters in it, but we can farm those up on a relatively short timeline if we plan it out, and that's really what we're committed to. Rolo, you can buy if you need. These characters are all R2 is easy. Chirpa, who cares? Building the Ewoks isn't so bad now, right? So all of this just feels like easy. If you built the CLS team, easy. I mean, obviously there's a lot of Relic 7 and 8 in here, right? Like there's no shortage of... we've got 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6 Relic 7s and a Relic 8. So there's some, some pretty steep relics in here. But yeah, I'm surprised at how doable this is, even for newer players. So what you really have to manage is just the timeline on your farm. So hit Captain Han Solo twice a day, every day while he's up. Spend whatever's reasonable for your account on the event. Don't spend extra crystals. Save up your crystals. I'll do a calculation at some point depending on how they do the event. But I think unless they do something really different than I expect, that we're going to want to do both the 50 cost refreshes and the 100 cost refreshes as needed to take advantage of every node that they put out. People who really want to go on a fast timeline, if they put both characters on 6 different nodes and you double farm them every day, that's going to be a lot of energy. But if you do that during the event, it's going to shorten your timeline by months. And then all you have to do is worry about farming up the Scout Trooper, farming up the Drogan when he comes out, and we get Leia. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Is that feel easy? Drogan being Conquest would give me whiplash with how nice they've been recently. CG Help said that Drogan is known as Captain Rex in game. The problem is Captain Rex is listed here, right? So Captain Rex is listed on a separate line in the first requirements, and then in set 3 it says Captain Drogan. So if it was the same character, I don't know why they would refer to Captain Rex twice. Because the other Rex isn't called Captain Rex. Or are you saying that... Yeah, no, there's... So you're saying Drogan may be a character that's already in the game, but then why is he on a separate line as Captain Rex in what came out? Because we already see Captain Rex Relic 7 here, and then the first one in the third set is Drogan. So it can't be the same character, right? Hey DL, with the crate rate going, is it more efficient to do JML before Jabba as a first GL? So here's the thing. When you look at this new raid, I see people looking at it in a way that I don't understand at all, right? People are like, oh, I've got troopers, I've got these characters, I've got stuff for the raid. But it's going to be like this. Why wouldn't the raid be like this? Where if you want to participate at difficulty 9 and get high points in the raid, you need Relic 8 characters, right? So just having a CLS team, yeah, 4 of those characters are in the raid, but if you have them at Relic 5, you're participating here. And there's no guarantee. Like, so I've got a Mando team, and the Mandos are all Relic 5 on my Loquitur account. I play in the 900,000 level, and I score like 720,000. I can't even score. So just saying, hey, I'm going to build all these rebels and I'm going to put them at Relic 7 and I'm going to get 1.8 million, you don't know that. I don't think that that's true. They mentioned somewhere that it was going to be like you needed a tank in there to do certain things. Support characters would do a certain thing. So different characters, at least my understanding, different character classes are going to bring different like clickable skills to the chase. So you're probably, if you take the CLS team, it's all attackers. Well, you probably need to have a support, a healer, a tank, something in there. So what tank are you going to put in with your rebels? So we'll figure this out as we go along, but just saying that you're going to build characters off of that list doesn't guarantee that you're going to make an effective team. So saying, okay, I'm going to build JML because there's characters, I don't know, if you built Jabba, you'd still be building a bunch of the characters that are on there anyway. JML has a few more. So if you want to build JML and just build those relics and just have the teams, and at Relic 3, your Wedge and Biggs and all that stuff might be able to participate in this level, but there's no guarantee that it's going to be good or high scoring, right? So I just a word of caution. Just a word of caution. I predicted that the Mandalorian team was going to be good for Crate Raid, and they're really mediocre. People who went all in on Old Republic, the Jedi Knight Revan team, unless you have fantastic mods and you take them all the way, they're not that high of a scoring team. So I feel like that's going to be the case. Like a team of standard rebels and a team of standard troopers is going to be pretty mediocre unless you have the right comp. and that it's going to take knowing how the raid works before we know that comp. But yeah, so if you do JML and you just say, okay, that's going to put a bunch of characters at Relic, so I'll be closer to whatever comp I need, that makes sense. But for people who are asking me, like, what characters should I build for the raid, I don't possibly know. I've got no idea. All right. For those in the middle of other journeys, how late of a Leia farm would still be worth it? It's always going to be worth it, right? So if you build Galactic Legend Leia after 7 months, and the raid's going to last for 9 months, you still get 2 months of participation in the raid with her. And if you look at Jabba, he's good in the game. He's good in Conquest. He's good in Territory Wars. He's good, right? Everywhere. And you can expect the same thing out of Leia. So you're not just building her for the raid. You're building her because they will, as soon as she's in the game, you go into Conquest, and it's all going to say, just like it did for Jabba, beat this team with Hutt Cartel, beat this team with blah, 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 right? So as soon as Leia comes out, there's going to be all kinds of feats, all kinds of galactic challenges, conquest, all that stuff is going to be built around Leia's journey. It is. It's always that way. So the sooner you get her, if you can get her in time to start pulling down those feats while they're still relevant in Conquest, that's good. That's good. But to do that, you would have to get her within, I would say, 6 months. Because the Jabba stuff was going on for a good 6 to 8 months after he was released. There was all kinds of Hutt Cartel stuff still in Conquest. It went on for a long time. But if it's going to take you 9 or 10 months or a year to get Leia, then just go for an easier GL and either follow up with Leia or... It's hard not to want to do Jabba and JML because you get 2 Galactic Legends and so many of the characters are shared. It's so easy to overlap. It's crazy. So that is a really good package right now. Profundity, JML, Jabba. There's tons of overlap in those journeys. So the Obticeo account went from kind of like spent too much time not building a Galactic Legend to... I'll have 2 Galactic Legends and Profundity in a reasonable amount of time. So yeah, I can't say what's right for your account, but I'd say if it takes you more than 8 months to build Galactic Legend Leia, you'll miss out on some of the the raid and some of the premium stuff that you can do with her. All right, still got more crate raid I got to play in this raid. I got my main team done, but I still got more to go. So much time to spend in the game now. I got to tell you guys, honestly, it's starting to annoy me. One of the things I liked about this game when I very first started playing, Grand Arena was fun. You could spend as much time on it as you wanted. And the rest of the game was a 20-minute routine daily. It was a few minutes in the morning, a few minutes in the afternoon to play your arenas, and, maybe an hour of playing it in the evening. So the game was kind of, in terms of time commitment, it wasn't bad. And the payoff was Grand Arena. And now, when Conquest is up and running and Territory Wars and all this other stuff, man, you spend hours in this game. It's getting to the point where it's pretty annoying for me. Like the amount of time that you actually have to spend in game that you can't sim or you can't get around is it's a lot. And I love the game. I want to keep playing, but man, it is a time sink. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but I kind of wish they would go back the other way. Make it where the raid is. I liked it when you could go into the raid and participate and get points if you wanted to. One person in the raid just went in and completed it for everybody, and it was low overhead, right? It was low time commitment. You could do it if you wanted to, but you didn't have to. Now everybody has to put in, you know, an hour and a half trying to get the best score and raid on each account. It's more and more time consuming, and I understand from their point of view they want people to spend more time in the game, but it's not what I want. I don't want to be spending that much time. All right, 1.4 in ships, 2.9 in characters on this guy's account. Galactic War Battles 1, 12,000. So this account is about the same age as Obticeo, or Loquitur then, right? What have I got on Loquitur? 12.1. So this account is older than Loquitur. Oof. It's older than Loquitur and only 4.3 million galactic power. Okay, let's take a look and see how much stuff he's got built. See how he compares. Okay, Negotiator Malevolence, 5 stars. No Profundity, no Executor. All hope is lost. There's no doctrine. There's no hope. All right, we got 2 GLs with Kenobi and Sith Eternal. We've got Revens. And that's it. It's mostly just requirement stuff and Revens. Enfys Nest Relic too. Gotta respect that. Well, he's gonna struggle against Jabba. I don't see anything on this account. Even his Kenobi, I think, is going to struggle against my Jabba, right? He can instant kill Chrysanthemum comes back, and then he just times out. So I feel pretty good. Of course, if he has these cards on defense, or these characters on defense, then we're fighting a different battle. If he puts C on defense, I'll kill it with Wampa. We will try again with the Wampa strategy. All right, let's see what Bell Wolf left us. First look, I haven't even looked at it. Okay, so he cleared his zone. He went into ships. He didn't even try against Profundity yet. Did he try against Jabba? Or did he just clear that zone, dust off his hands, and walk away? Yeah, no, he hasn't even thrown down against Jabba. Okay. So what are we looking at here? The Sith Eternal is on defense, and so is the Kenobi. Interesting. So we gotta get through this. Vader and Watt. I don't think Watt puts the tech onto Vader, so I think he's going to tech up Sith Eternal like he's supposed to. All right. Well, we're going to have to just get in here and make it work. Wampa's going to have to do Wampa stuff if we want to have a chance of winning this GAC. Let's give him the best darn Datacron that we can find. Offense, right? We just want offense on this guy. Crit damage, crit avoidance, offense, health, defense. This is okay. Here's just a bunch of offense. Just go in there with this. I'll load up on another 20% offense. And just lay the smack down on these guys. All right, let's go, Wampa. Your time to shine, buddy. Okay, Darth Vader resisted. Okay, that's it. Womp coming in. Get womped. Okay, Vader. Quit trying to kill me, bruh. I'm just gonna ramp. I don't even care. Oh, I could have ramped there. Could have ramped right in his face. Face ramp. Rawr. Alright, Vader, you and me, we're going to tussle. We'll get him knocked down, and then we'll kill Watt. Bam. Vader's being very hard to kill here, guys. Okay, we'll just have to stay on him. We'll have to quit ramping for a second. Just focus Vader and kill him. Same thing with Watt. We're just going to have to focus Watt and kill him. And then we'll ramp when it's just me and Sith Eternal. Ooh. I don't have purple. Get back some purple. We got to get Watt out of here. Too many animations going on over here. Okay, come on. Let's get him. Almost. Sith Eternal coming in with a big heal. Watt down. Alright. 3 minutes left to go. Get back our purple. Ramping. Do a hit. Ramping. We're going to have to take Watt or a Sith Eternal through like all of his... Oops. I could have ramped there. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Okay. Get purple back. Got to stay in the purple. There's a counterattack. That gets our health topped back off. 2 minutes. Counting. Ramp. Ramp. Now we got to get back purple. Cover up our health. We got to take an attack because we're so low on health. We should get a counterattack right here. Yep. That'll help. Okay. Keep going. Womp again. Okay. Okay, on the next counterattack, I think we just go all in. Ah, come on. No! No, 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 no. I guess I missed a womp in there or something. Zoinks! Zoinks, that was close. That was close. So we got to win this. We've got to be able to beat him. I feel like maybe Jedi, CLS. Can CLS take him out? I mean, if we don't clean him up, that's it, right? The GAC is over. We've got to bust through this zone, clear out his ships to even have a chance. So that's our situation. So my troopers aren't that good, right? Like I've got 2 okay troopers, but Piet's not great, and I feel like we would need Piet, Dark, and Veers to make this work with troopers. So probably Rebels. Could Savage? No, Savage is low on damage, and Sith Eternal's never going to get to his ult, right? So This is tough in threes, guys. This is tough in threes. This is tough in threes. Because he's going to link up two characters, and he's going to start working his way to the alt. I guess we could try Solo Sauvage. We could try it. Only Relic 5. He really doesn't do that much damage. I feel like C is just going to recover protection so fast that he's got no hope. Yeah, I don't think he has any hope of killing C by himself. I think the most likely way to do this is going to be with Jedi Knight Luke or CLS. So he's especially good against Jedi, which makes me kind of hate this. So let's do Rebels. Let's try it. Let's just throw in this team. Because I think with the robots, that's not ideal, right? Let's take a look at this. Sith allies can't be revived. Start each encounter. Whenever an enemy gains a buff that can't be dispelled, he gains 5% turn meter. So that doesn't really affect CLS. Let's put a Datacron in here that hits as hard as we can possibly hit. This has got offense and crit damage and 15%. So let's do this, and let's try to just kill Sith Eternal. Let's see if we can get enough damage done. I feel like that Wampa battle was winnable. I'm still like trying to figure out where it went wrong. Because you know what I could have done? I could have brought in a burner team right here and let him use the link. I should have done that. I should have brought in a burner team, let him use up the link, and then brought the CLS team in. Because now he's going to the alt so fast. Look at that. I'm not even denting him. Yeah, this is over. This is over. I had one chance, guys. I had one chance with that Wampa, and I threw it away, and now it's over. Okay. So let's do this. Let's bring in two characters, just two random garbage characters, and let him do the link up. But see, then that's not going to work either, because he's going to link, and it's still going to take him 2 more turns to kill. That's still two more turns, right? Still 2 more turns. Doesn't matter. Let's throw in 2 characters, see if we can get him to do the link. Okay. So he's doing that link up. 1 kill. Yeah. 2. Oh, come on. 2 kills. Okay. Now, let's do Imperial Troopers, but let's not put Piet in. Let's not put in Piet. We'll wreck his armor. We'll hope that it takes at least a couple turns to get back to the link for him. Let's see. We'll do this so we can try to get some crits on him. And let's see how hard we can hit him. That's pretty hard. He instantly gains it all back. Come on, Dark Trooper. There's the link up. Don't care if he links the Dark Trooper in terms of damage, right? Because we're not going to crit anyway. That's all out of the way. Okay, he's almost got Gideon killed. I really hope that Gideon... Ah, God bless America. I was going to say, I really hope Gideon can stick around until he gets another armor shred. We lost a stack on Dark Trooper. It's over again. This is futile. We're done, guys. We're done. Let's see if we can cash in on a few of these battles along the way. We'll do Jedi here. Could Savage. Savage doesn't have the damage, guys. Savage will live against Sith Eternal, right? Like, he'll live for the whole 5 minutes. But he doesn't have enough damage to kill him. You got to remember, Sith Eternal, every time he does his middle skill, is gaining back more protection than the entire life bar of most of your team, right? He's gaining back like 170,000 protection every time he does that skill. So you have to out-damage his ability to do damage. Or you have to out-damage his ability to recover, which is amazing, right? Maybe I should have taken in a different team first, killed the Wat Tambor, and then just taken Wampa in solo against him. You know, hindsight being 2020, maybe that would have been a little wiser. Okay. You can die, sir. Let's give Luke another turn, stun everybody. Get stunned. I really don't want to swap turn meter while he's that low. So we'll wait for Luke to get a little more turn meter. Now we'll swap. Because then we get to go again right away. We'll be able to cash in some money here. Man, I had that Wampa battle. I still feel like I missed a Wampa in there somewhere, or I missed a heal. Because I shouldn't have died there. I think I clicked too quickly and missed something, because I should have been able to stay alive. What do we have to use here? On these troopers. Let's see. We've got... how fast are they? 289. And no wrecks. So... maybe we can Empire this. This is a stretch, because if Shaak Ti gets off the leash, we're just done. We're going to take a chance with it, though. We'll try to kill a full relic team with a garbage team. See if we can get away with it. I think Shaak Ti will be the downfall, right? Like, I don't think we can keep her under... Oh! Well, Palpatine's gone. See you later, buddy. Bye! Without him to do some shocks and stuns, same thing. We're probably done already. 14 seconds into the battle. See if we can get a stun on Shock T. Get a kick on her. Keep working away with Marjade. Get. Ooh! Go for a stun again. It's all about controlling this Shock T. Get some more buffs in here. Go over here. Hold tight, hold fast, strong. Let's get a stun over here if we can. Go back to Shock T. Okay. Step 1. Don't lose. See if we can get a stun here. Okay. Working it, working it. Do damage over here. Just try to daze. We will, let's pass this over. So try to get a stun again. Okay, alright. We're doing it. We're doing it. Let's see if we can drain turn meter. Bye. He's unstunned. Stun him again. Series of 1,000 paper cuts, boys and girls. Thousands of paper cuts. 53 banners. We killed a full like Relic 7 team. 765 with garbage. We did it with garbage. Let's see. What can we do here? Okay, we can do our own clones, I suppose. Let's put Shock T here. Look for some 5.0 first. In we go. No Datacron. Shock gains turn meter. Yeah, we had to get Shock out of there. When they killed Palpatine, I thought it was over. I was like, well, there's that. Okay, we'll get Tenacity to try to avoid being stunned by the Palpatine. Okay, Shock T still gets stunned anyway. Things happen. Alright. We need Shock T to remove those buffs. Okay, let's do that. I don't think there's any way that we've taken enough clone turns to be able to kill Red Trooper. We're going to try it, though. Okay, we got him. Aerial advantage scales off of the number of times clones have taken turns. So in 3v3, especially if you use Shock T lead like this, it takes you a while to build up enough clone turns for an instant execute. Okay, the contract. Sacrifice is in. Thrawn is out. Just me and Palp. And he's going to get executed. Later, buddy. Okay. We're doing it. Stupid Sith Eternal. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't even matter. We can try Savage here. Maybe we got a Datacron that helps him. Let's look for some stats again. Sure, why not? Dark side allies gain stats. Offense, defense stuff. Crit damage, crit avoidance, crit chance. This has got crit damage, offense, health. I don't know, this one looks maybe the best. I'll go ahead and do that. Wannabe Gamer says, mods matter. Yeah, I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. Okay. Boop. Man. Savage, look at this. He's tickling him. Perma-stunned. Come on, Savage. I'll just put it on auto. That B1's healing up more than I'm doing in terms of damage. So, I don't know if this is ever going to go anywhere. Just can't get enough damage done. I suppose eventually Grievous is going to eat the B1. Right? So by that time, Grievous will have 14 billion health. Savage doesn't ramp like Nest or like Wampa, where you can kind of get just scaled forever. He's kind of capped on what he can do. So yeah, we're not going to get through this. Can't even kill the Magna Guard. B1 just heals so much. Look at that. Instantly back to almost full. Alright. Not much to be done here. Just got to wait it out. Hope that we get some cycle where Grievous's tick hits at the same time, that he's not ready to heal, and then we execute. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen. What do you guys want to talk about for 3 minutes and 3 seconds while we wait for it to see if it turns out in our favor? I think we got to do it on manual, because if he ever turns yellow when it's our turn, we can execute him. Yeah, okay. Doing it. We did it. We got him. It's all over now, right? Grievous only has 760,000 health from all of the turns that he's taken. Okay. Let's just go. Maybe we can do it. Maybe we can do it. I think, yeah, come on. Come on, Savage. Prove me wrong. Prove my pessimism incorrect. He's doing it, guys. He's doing it. He's doing it. Savage is doing it. Oh my goodness. He did it. I had no faith. I was faithless. And he got me paid. Cash money. Okay. What do we got for this? Let's do something with Rebels. Maybe. Maybe not. I guess we could do Radis, because we have him and we haven't used him for anything yet. We'll put the 15% light side stats. Alright. Hey everybody, if you're in here and you haven't hit that like button yet, please remember to do that. It sure does help me. Helps the channel, and I appreciate it if you could do that. Get out your like saber. Get that business taken care of. Sure would like it if you did that. If you like me, I will like you. Seems fair. Okay. Pew, 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 pew. Nothing to see here. Dooku's going crazy, kicking everybody. I guess technically he's doing Makashi. He's Makashi-ing everybody, if that's a word. 54 banners. How do we even get... Oh, because his... he hits under protection. Never mind, that's how. Alright, we got a Revan team to finish things off. What do I have to kill a Revan team left? Fennec. Let's see what we got for bounty hunters. Relic 7. Relic 7 Sneeze. Relic 7 on that Darth Revan. Let's, I really should use Bosk in the lead on this. I don't know why I didn't. Okay. Basila's down. Okay, never mind. Tried to cleanse. Apparently there's no cleansing to be had. Yikes. Basila's out. Let's take in a lot of Sith. What do we have that we could use here? Sure, why not? Let's go. Sakat says, love the guides, following the Imperial Doctrine right now. Just want to say keep up the good work. Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate that. Let's do this. And let's do this. And let's do that. And then let's yeet Revan. He's Relic 7. He didn't take kindly to my yeeting. And no. Get off my Nihilus. No. Come on, man. Why does it have to be like that? Alright, I'm done. I am done with this Grand Arena. Wampa fail. Hashtag Wampa fail. That's the first time I think my Wampa has failed me. But okay. Did what we could do. Our first loss in Aurodium. Alright. Let's get friend requests taken care of. Grab all kinds of free loot. And we'll wrap up the stream there. I still haven't had anything to eat, and I'm very hungry, and it's been a long time. It's 9 o'clock at night where I'm at, so I'm going to be eating very late. So I'm going to cash it in there, hang it up, go find myself something to munch on, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Thank you all for watching. Usual end of stream stuff. Hit the like button on the way out if you didn't hit it on the way in. Subscribe, notification if you want to see me on stream in the future. And of course, join our Discord. The link is always in the description of the Holocron down below. Click that, come over, join us. It's a great place for new players to hang out, experienced players. A lot of cool people helping each other out. We've got good links to guild recruitment and all kinds of stuff over there. So it's a pretty complete community. Really less toxic than most Discords. So you can come over there. It's a safe place to ask questions and get good answers. Hope to see you over there. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next Holocron.